What's up guys, it's sweetxsage here, and today I'm really excited to be talking to you about viewer games. This list kind of took me a little while to create because there's so much research that really goes into viewer games. What I classify a viewer game as is a game that has easy integration with Twitch or YouTube, or I was gonna say Mixer. Mixer is gone, I'm so sorry. RIP to Mixer. And you know, there's different types of viewer games, but what I classify as a viewer game is just that. So something that your viewers can be a part of. And I don't want to get this confused with like multiplayer games, because technically you can play almost any game with your viewers or with your chat, but they have to sign into a different platform, or they have to sign into their video game or their Xbox or their PlayStation or their PC, whatever. They have to sign into that second like thing, right? These games, almost all of them, I think except for one, they can play just from being in your chat. So there's no extra work that goes into it for them on their side. The first game that I'm gonna name on this list is Acted Out XL. Acted Out XL is a game of charades, as it reads really in the title. You can find it on PC, on PlayStation 4, and also on Switch. But I think the Twitch integration, and it might have YouTube integration if I'm remembering correctly, only works on PC, and it stinks because I didn't know that, and I downloaded the Switch version and I paid for it, which it was only 12 bucks, but paid for it, and then I was like, oh, I gotta use it on my computer. It is what it is. So saving you time and effort. It only works on PC if you're gonna use it as a viewer game, but it is a great game. Basically, it gives you a bunch of words, and you either act it out, describe it, write it down, and draw it out however you want to play with your chat. You're going to try to give them this word, and without actually saying the word, of course, and whoever types the word in first in chat wins points, and the game continues. The next game that I wanted to talk about was Choice Chamber. So Choice Chamber is another one that's extremely fun that I played on stream before. Choice Chamber, it basically drops you into a chamber where you have to go from room to room trying to beat that room. Each level, they give your chat the option to drop certain weapons. They give the option to give you certain disadvantages in each room. I remember this one room, they made the floor invisible, and then they made me invisible, and then when we tried that room again, they made the villains invisible, and it wasn't a good time. I was very upset. So basically this game gives your chat the option to make the game really, really easy for you, or really, really hard, and sometimes the choices are so difficult that regardless of what they choose, it's going to be a very, very hard level. This game is only on PC, but it does have a super easy integration, and sometimes I stream off of my very not so amazing laptop like I am right now, and it works really well on there. So if you do stream with a laptop, you might want to give this one a try to see like if it can run smoothly streaming it wise, because it's not that big of a game. Another thing that I really like about this game is that it's extremely colorful. The art style is very fun, and each room is just something so different and so funny that I wouldn't have even imagined playing a game like this. Did I mention the price of this game? I don't think I did. Okay, so the next game that I'm talking about is Gartik on stream. So Gartik is a game where, also I have no idea if I'm actually pronouncing that right, but Gartik is a game where you are showing, is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? There are 9 spaces that have people drawing whatever random stuff in them, and your chat has to guess what each drawing is. So it's really fun because you don't necessarily have to do any work. You literally just go on to the website and type in your streamer name. I think you sign in again with the Twitch integration, and it reads your chat to see who says what first. And when I was streaming it, I tried my best to kind of like help everyone out to show them or say what I thought each of the pictures were, but this game is probably a game that doesn't really have much work coming from you. It's mostly for your chat and mostly your viewers, so they're the ones that are typing in and guessing everything, and you don't really have to do like so much work of actually maneuvering around the game, and you also don't have to worry about you describing a word or things like that. You're literally just showing them the screen and you're trying to help them. There's another game that the same company made, and it's called Words on Stream. There's another game that the same company that made Gartik made, and it is called Words on Stream. It's super easy to play, and it's the same thing. They give you a bunch of scrambled up letters, and your chat has to guess what the word is. I forgot what that term is called. Yeah, I can't remember what that term is called, but they get to guess what the word is and unscramble it and try to guess, you know, who's right, try to be first, that type of thing. And the great thing about both Gartik and Words on Stream is that they're free. They're in your web browser. So again, if you have a PC, this is probably gonna work the best for you. The next game I have for you is another game that I haven't played yet, but I saw a lot of talk around, and I'm really excited to actually play it eventually. I don't know when I'm gonna fit it into my schedule, but it looks really good. So this game is called Dead Cells, and I'm sure if you know anything about anything in the indie game community, in the gaming community in general, you've probably seen a commercial or 2 or 3 or 5 about Dead Cells. Dead Cells is a really cool futuristic kind of pixely style platformer game. It definitely has a lot of action involved with it, and again, I haven't looked too much into it, but I did find out that it has Twitch integration. Yes, my friends, Twitch integration. Dead Cells is on PS4, Xbox, Switch, and the PC, but I just have a feeling in the back of my head that says that the Twitch integration is only for PC. Let's actually look it up real quick. The internet doesn't know. Or rather, I haven't found anything about it. So if you have a PlayStation, or an Xbox or a Switch and you get this game, please let me know if the Twitch integration works. Just tell me down below, because I'd love to know, just for my sake, so I know if I can get it on my Switch or if I should probably just keep it on a PC or my Xbox. I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so you're basically going through like this castle and you're trying to fight everyone, as far as I know. Like, you're just fighting all the time, 24/7. But the integration comes in when they can make the game harder or easier for you. It really just depends on how your chat is feeling that day. But the really cool thing about this game, and that's something that I didn't mention in Choice Chamber, is that every once in a while, it will give your viewers the opportunity to become like this special person in your game. And Choice Chamber, it gives it the name of like Room Captain. I don't know what the name of it is in Dead Cells, but it gives this title to one of the people in chat, and gives this title to one of the people in your chat, and they magically appear on your screen. The cool thing is that they get to be in charge of your heals throughout the game, and I don't know if it's through the whole game or if it's just through a section or a certain time period, but I do know that their name gets to pop up in the game and they get to float right next to you and decide when they're dropping you stuff. That is the coolest thing I've ever heard of. And that's pretty much everything that I know about Dead Cells. I don't do too much research about games that I really want to play, so I apologize for not going in depth about it, but you can always do your own research. That game is $24.99 as far as when I checked the last time. So again, it's on Switch, it's on your PC, it's on Xbox, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation 4. Okay, and the next game is called Super Fight. This one I'm so excited to play. It's basically a card game that they turned into a video game, and the video game is free. That's my favorite thing. I love it when they do it. But the video game is free. It is on Steam right now, and basically the game is a bunch of cards that kind of resemble Cards Against Humanity. I'm not comparing them, I'm just saying they kind of look the same. But this card game is something really special and really particular. So basically the object of this game is to decide if this character with this and this would be able to fight this character with this and this and win. Weebs do that online all of the time anyways. So being able to have a card game where you can have like an open discussion about, you know, can Sasuke beat SpongeBob? I have no idea. I would love for someone to talk about that, please. The entire point is to show these two decks of cards and for your chat to decide who would win in a fight, and they vote in chat. It's amazing. It's so smart, and it would be so cool to see the conversations that arise with it. And this would actually be a really cool game to do with your friends, you know, like get on a Discord call and then have the game up and then stream that. Something like that would be really freaking cool. I don't know, someone figure it out, because I really want to watch it now. And I kind of just wanted to throw it out there. There's also another game that you guys have definitely heard of before, and it's Jackbox games. I know you guys have heard of Jackbox Party. The reason I didn't mention it in depth is because we all know, okay? We all know that when you look up viewer games, that's the first thing that pops up. Okay, the price of Jackbox is like $30 depending on what pack that you buy. Kind of worth it because they give you a bunch of different types of games that you can play with your community, but at the same time, since we already all know about it, I kind of just wanted to like skip over that jump. So those were my games that I had for you guys. It's my list of games. I think that was 6 in total. Those are all the games that I can think of, that I saw, that I found, that I really enjoyed, that I have played, that I'm going to play within the next couple weeks, that I really like watching my friends play. So yeah, this is all the advice I can give you as far as viewer games go. But be creative, enjoy these games. If you guys liked any of the games and you've already played them, let me know down in the comment section below. That's it for me, guys. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one, and that's pretty much it. Okay, bye.